How's it going, everybody? If you are a business owner, CFO, executive, or somebody within a business that handles the commercial insurance, then this video is for you. Here in Michigan, just like nearly every other state, if you do have employees in your business, you're going to have to carry workers' comp insurance. It's required by law to have this coverage in place. And when a lot of businesses set up their payroll through their payroll provider, it can be common for them to offer to add in workers' comp coverage. And for the most part, it can be maybe a quick and easy option for a lot of businesses out there. But today I wanted to go over what the difference between having workers' comp through maybe ADP or another payroll provider is versus going through an independent agent or independent broker. So thank you for stopping by. My name is Brian. I'm an independent insurance agent based here in the state of Michigan, Metro Detroit specifically, and I work with businesses on their commercial insurance programs, as well as helping families and individuals with their personal insurance, their home, their auto insurance as well. My goal with this channel is to pass on a little bit of educational information to you so that you can make more informed decisions around your insurance, and then overall, help answer any questions that you might have. So let's get into it. And before we get too far into the video, I do want to invite you to subscribe to the channel. And if you find this video helpful, useful, anything like that, please feel free to like, share, pass along with anyone else as well. So when it comes to working with ADP or another payroll provider with your workers' comp, one main advantage is obviously going to be the convenience. Everything's going to run directly through your payroll system, and your premiums are going to be calculated in real time based on your payroll. So this can definitely be helpful to avoid any potential big audit surprises at the end of the policy term. This is sometimes referred to as pay-as-you-go billing, and again, can be a very convenient option for a lot of businesses. But what a lot of people don't realize is that you can get that same convenience, that same pay-as-you-go option, but a lot of times at better pricing when you do work with an independent agent. The big difference when you work with ADP or another payroll provider is that they typically only work with maybe one or two preferred insurance companies. So this means your policy options are more limited, and a lot of times your rates are pretty much locked in at whatever they're at. But when you work with an independent agent or broker, you get access to all the multiple insurance companies that we work with when it comes to workers' comp insurance. And depending on the industry that you're in, a lot of times there can be insurance companies that specialize in that industry, maybe on the regional company side or national carrier side. So a lot of times this can lead to better rates for you. And again, a lot of carriers do offer that pay-as-you-go option so that your premium can match up to what your actual payroll is throughout the year. And a lot of times people do assume that either ADP or whatever payroll company that you're with, their workers' comp pricing is automatically baked in to whatever you're paying, but it can be common for them to maybe bundle in certain admin fees or other hidden charges that you might not necessarily be aware of. So that's definitely something to watch out for. And when you work with an independent agent, there is typically a pretty clear breakdown when it comes to the premium that you're paying. A lot of times you're going to know pretty much exactly what you're paying and how that premium is being calculated. And for the most part, it's based on just a few factors: the job classification codes for your employees, your payroll, and then your claims history as a business. And then another big thing is just the general service and support that you get throughout the policy term. When you work with ADP for your workers' comp, you are working with a payroll company, not necessarily an insurance professional like you would be with an independent agent or a broker. So if you ever have a claim, have support issues, it might not always be clear who you call at one of those big payroll providers. Versus with an independent agent, you pretty much do have a direct contact between you and the insurance company. So if there ever is an issue with your workers' comp, you have somebody that can help you navigate the insurance system as a whole. And then we can also help monitor your claims history and your experience mod, which is a rating factor that impacts your premium. And when you work with a good broker, they can help you manage claims more efficiently, help you create a safer workplace, maybe implement a return to work program if you don't already have that in place, and other just general tips to help you reduce your costs over time when it comes to workers' comp. So overall, if you are looking to review the coverage, the pricing that you have in place for your workers' comp, whether you're with ADP or another provider, I would love the opportunity to work with you and see if our team can help. There are a lot of ways to get a hold of me, and they should all be in the description below. Please feel free to text, call, email, fill out a contact form, whatever's easiest. And if you have any other questions about insurance, please feel free to reach out directly or leave them in the comments below. I would love to help answer those as well. So thank you again.